carry it down to the base. Look at the geyser that shoots in the ever, leaving a crater all over the place. Nobody stopping the lever from flowing. I burn through the obstacles standing in front, taking the pressure and turning to energy, pulling the biggest and heaviest on. Mantle is shifting, pulling the lake. Look at the massive earthquake I make. Gather more energy, running so pure, the ultimate motivational cure. Break up, 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 break up. Wake up! Blocking the sun, the heaviest battle has only begun. The magma is glowing, shining so red, waking the champion out of the bed. The crater, the tremor, the ultimate shot. Hope never gives up, watch it erupt. The whole entire continent gets interrupt. Shape, magma is rising, feeling the heat, never accepting a bit of defeat. Fault line, no going back, never. Absolute force, taking the ultimate victory course. Hope never gives up. Never gives up. Pumping the bellows, seeding the flame, forking the weapon and taking the aim, grabbing the tongs, holding the ore, pouring the molten directly on floor, swinging the mallet, crushing the slag, pulling the ingot right out of the bag. The temperature rising, the cuteness so red, smashing the doubt until it is dead. Quenching the blade of the barrel of oil, watching the heaviest liquid just boil, shipping the carbon, making it tough, never accepting that this is enough. Keep the fire alive, hear the mallet smash, watching the glowing in brilliant flash, light, stepping the iron, temper the sword, cutting directly through enemy heart. Spark flies, no compromise, absolute, melting the weakness, right down to the face. I am the black speed that pounds on the carbon and turns it directly to unbreakable beer. Look at the workshop that radiates energy, burning away every atom of fear. Nobody stopping the fabrication, I sharpen the edge and I polish the blade. Standing in front of the glowing inferno and showing the world that the legend is made. The bison is spinning, the edge is so sharp, blocking the screen on the metallic. The titanium glows, the structure is pure, the greatest and heaviest ultimate cure. The furnace is roaring, the coal is so black, bringing the absolute energy back. The metallurgy is flawless and grand, holding the power right here in the hand. The mallet, have the ultimate strike. Keep the fire alive, with the mallet smash, watching the glowing and brilliant flash, light, sharpen the iron, temper the sword, cutting directly through enemy horde. Spark flies, no compromise, absolute, melting the weakness, right down to the face. Keep the fire alive. Keep the fire alive. Keep the fire alive. Look at the glow. This is the heaviest hammer I throw. The holy dragon workshop is feeling the blaze. Still pounding, still forging. I'll be here for days. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, plugging the cable, shocking the veins, sending the voltage direct to the brain, flipping the switch, the battery spark, leaving the system right out of the dark. The current is massive, the ampere is high, lighting the neon right up in the sky. The transformer shaking, the circuit is fried, waking the energy sleeping inside. Overload warning, red on the dash, watching the heaviest electric flash. The copper is melting, the capacitor blows. This is the heaviest power that flows. Yeah, born to rise again, feel the shock wave. Pulling the champion out of the shocking. Still sergeant. The monster is loose. Born to rise again. Smashing directly right through to the gate. Laying the ties, bending the rail. I am the freight that will never derail. Hearing the whistle, feeling the sting. Waking you up from a pitiful dream. The boiler is hot, the pressure is max. Running the locomotive on the tracks. Bulldozing barriers, clearing the path. Feeling the heaviest metallic graph. Pulling the lever, releasing the valve. This is the problem I finally solved. Tomorrow starts today. Momentum is high. Watching the heavy scenery fly. So crashing the blockade, forcing the wave. Building the magnificent future today. Full speed. Watch it blow. Watch it blow. Absolute drive. Keeping the greatest ambition alive. I am the conductor that drives and I never will stop at the red traffic light. Look at the iron, no staring the ocean and rumbling heavily into the night. Nobody's slowing the massive momentum. I carry the cargo and carry the weight. Leaving the station and trusting tomorrow and never accepting a terrible fate. The gauge is exploding, the cabin is red. Pushing the heaviest metal ahead. The railroad is open, the horizon is clear. We're raising the doubt and the raising the fear. The firebox blazing, the 20 is black. Nothing is ever gonna hold me back. The cowcatcher clipping the whiz in the weed. This is the absolute power I need. The engine, the boiler, the ultimate dread. Tomorrow starts today. Momentum is high. Watching the heavy scenery fly. So crashing the blockade, northing the way. Building the magnificent future today. Full speed. Watch it blow. Watch it blow. Absolute drive. Keeping the greatest ambition alive. Tomorrow starts today. Look at the smoke burning. This is not ever a pitiful joke. The whole entire network is feeling the rumble. Always still jogging, still pushing. I never will tumble. Stepping in the sand, looking at the cage. Fueled by the absolute gladiator rage. Strapping on the armor, lifting up the shield. I am the champion of the battlefield. Spectators selling, the emperor is here. Wiping away every ounce of the fear. Chariot is racing, dust is in the eye. Never surrender and never say die. Breaking the shackles, snapping the chain. Pushing directly right through the pain. Swinging the heavy and massive mace. Taking the glory all over the place. Right beyond the storm. Hear the crowd roar. Kicking down the heavy iron dungeon door. Breaking, standing in the center. Defeating the beast. I am the warrior guest at the feast. Armor up. The heaviest bang. Absolute might. Winning the heaviest. Arena fight. I am the warrior fighting the tiger and taking the victory right in the ring. Look at the stadium cheering the action and treating me just like an absolute king. Nobody stopping the glory I carry. I brush off the dirt and I stand on the feet. Rising beyond every obstacle, never accepting the bitter and tragic defeat. Wearing the helmet, protecting the crown. Nobody ever can beat me down. The Colosseum is shaking the ground. The greatest survivor that ever was found. The gates are open. The tigers are out. Yeah! Listening to the magnificent shout. The dust is settling. The arena is clear. The greatest defender is finally here. Stands on the shield, the helmet, the ultimate stand. more step forward. Spinning the cutter, chewing the dirt, pulverizing every ounce of the hurt. The titanium beats are biting the stone, entering into the unknown zone. Boring the tunnel and clearing the bricks. Nothing can ever be stopping the fury. The silent are pushing the rubble will fall, smashing directly right through the wall. The hydraulic press is cracking the crust, turning the obstacle into the dust. Digging the trench with the heaviest rig. This is the greatest excavation I dig. One more step forward, I take the drill. Elevating the adrenaline thrill. Smash you in the grave, I'll invest in the line. Taking the victory, making it mine. Rock slide, hit a rush. Absolute grit, 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 grit. I will survive and I never will quit. I am the boring machine that is eating the planet and spitting the gravel away. Look at this subterranean monster that swallows the granite and making the day. Nobody blocking the massive rotation. I penetrate deep in the belly of dirt, pushing the limit and keeping the promise and staying forever on maximum alert. The barricade crumbles, the tunnel is wide with the colossal momentum inside. The excavator is hungry and mean, the heaviest mover that ever was seen. The headlamp is shining, the cave in is huge, shot in the massive and heavy to lose. The strata is shifting, the mineral breaks, giving the universe all that it takes. The drill, fatigue, the ultimate bite. One more step forward, rotate the drill. Elevating the adrenaline thrill. Smash you in the gravel and dice in the line. Taking the victory, making it mine. Rock slide, here to rush. Absolute grit. I will survive and I never will quit. One more step forward. Look at the dust. Powering through with the ultimate trust. Whole subterranean, feeling the quake. Awake, feel deck is still crushing. For victory's sake. Let it erupt! Let it erupt! Rocking the crust, shaking the ground, bringing the heaviest seismic sound, heating the core, melting the rocks, sending a massive and terrible shock. Lava is boiling, ready to blow. This is the greatest volcanic show. Mastering reach to busting the scale. Hope is the power that never will fail. Rumbling heavy, splitting the dirt, brushing away every ounce of the hurt, pumping the ash right into the sky. Never surrender and never say die. Hope never gives up. Watch it erupt. The whole entire continent gets interrupted. Magma is rising, feeling the heat, never accepting a bitter defeat. Offline, no going back, never. Absolute force, taking the ultimate victory call. I'm the tremor that rattles the pillar and breaking the barrier down to the base. Look at the guys that shoots and the leaving a crater all over the place. Nobody stopping the lava from flowing. I burn through the obstacle standing in front, taking the pressure and turning to energy, pulling the greatest and heaviest stunt. Metal is shaking, bull in the lake. Look at the massive earthquake I make. Gather more energy running so pure, the ultimate motivational cure. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. The ash cloud is massive, blocking the sun. The heaviest battle has only begun. Fight! The magnetic glow, like shining so red. Breaking the champion out of the bed. Set up the crater, the tremor, the ultimate shock. Hope never gives up. Watch it erupt. The whole entire continent gets interrupted. Magma is rising, feeling the heat, never accepting a bitter defeat. Outline, no going back, never. Absolute force, taking the ultimate victory call. I'll never get stopped. Feel it ignite. full speed. Watch it blow, watch it blow. Absolute drive. Keeping the greatest ambition alive. I am the conductor that drives and I never will stop at a red traffic light. Look at the iron restoring the junction and rumbling into the night. Nobody's slowing the massive momentum. I carry the cargo and carry the weight. Leaving the station and chasing tomorrow whenever it's something a terrible fate. The gauge is exploding, the cabin is red. Pushing the heaviest metal ahead. The railroad is open, the racing is clear. Erasing the doubt and erasing the fear. The firebox blazing, the chimney is black. Nothing is ever gonna hold me back. Never. Pockets are clearing the woods and the weed. This is the absolute power I need. Push the engine, the boiler, the ultimate train. Tomorrow starts today. Momentum is high. Watching the heavy scenery fly. Crushing the blockade, forcing the way. Building a magnificent future today. Full speed. Go, watch it blow. Watch it blow. Go, absolute drive. Hey, keeping the greatest ambition alive. I never will tumble. Crank the generator. Plugging the cable, shocking the vein, sending the voltage direct to the brain. Flipping the switch, the battery spark, leaving the system right out of the dark. The current is massive, the ampere is high, lighting the neon right up in the sky. The transformer shaking, the circuit is bright, waking the energy sleeping inside. Overload warning red on the dash, watching the heaviest electric flash. The copper is melting, the capacitor blows. This is the heaviest power that flows. Born to rise again, feel the shockwave, pulling the champion out of the grave. The kilowatt pumping the gigawatt peaks. This is the power everybody seeks. Massive surge, yo, hear the purge. Megawatt rage, breaking the animal out of the cage. I am the thunder that strikes on the tower and sending the signal across the domain. Look at the turbine that spins in the station and washing away every ounce of the pain. Nobody stopping the electromagnetic momentum that runs in the middle of wire. Charging the battery up to the maximum, starting the ultimate digital fire. The grid is expanding, the city is bright. Rolling the heaviest neon tonight. The surge is immortal, the frequency fast, building an energy destined to last. The generator humming, the static is loud. bellows, feeding the flame, fogging the weapon and taking the aim, grabbing the tongs, holding the arm, pouring the molten directly on floor, soiling the mallet, crushing the slag, pulling the ingot right out of the bag, the temperature rising, the kill is so red, smashing it down until it is dead, quenching the blade in the barrel of oil, watching the heaviest liquid just boil, shaping the carbon, making it tough, never accepting that this is enough. Keep the fire alive, hear the mallet smash, boom, watching it glow in a brilliant flash, shaping the iron tip of the sword, cutting directly through enemy horde, sparks fly, no compromise, absolute heat, melting the weakness right down to the feet. I am the blacksmith that pounds on the carbon and turns it directly to unbreakable beer. Look at the workshop that radiates energy, burning away every atom of fear. Nobody stopping the fabrication, I sharpen the edge and I polish the blade. Standing in front of the glowing inferno and showing the world how the legend is made. The drive on is spinning, the edge is so sharp, plucking the string on the metallic harp. The titanium glows, the structure is pure, the greatest and heaviest ultimate cure.
Is roaring, the coal is so black. Bringing the absolute energy back.
Bring it.
The metallurgy is flawless and grand.
Holding the power right here in the hand. Grabbing the mallet, the emblem, the ultimate slide. Keep the fire alive.
Hear the mallet smash.
Boom. Watching the glowing and brilliant flash.
Stepping the iron temper the sword.
Cutting directly through enemy horde. Spark flies. No compromise.
Absolute heat.
Melting the weakness right down to the feet.
Keep the fire alive.
Keep the fire alive. Look at the glow.
Burn.
This is the heaviest hammer I throw. The whole entire workshop is feeling the blaze. Always still pounding, still forging. I'll be here for days. Stepping on the sand, looking at the cage, fueled by the absolute gladiator rage. Dropping on the armor, lifting at the shield. I am the champion of the battlefield. Spectators yelling, the emperor is here, wiping away every ounce of the fear. Chariot is racing, dust is in the eye. Never surrender and never say die. Breaking the shackles, snapping the chain, pushing directly right through the pain. Swinging the heavy and master maze, taking the glory all over the place. Rise beyond the storm, hear the crowd roar. Kicking down the heavy iron dungeon door. Standing in the center, defeating the beast. I am the warrior guest at the feast. Armor up, the heaviest bang, absolute might, winning the heaviest star in the fight. I am the warrior fighting the tiger and taking the victory right in the ring. Look at the stadium cheering the action and treating me just like an absolute king. Nobody stopping the glory I carry. I brush off the dirt and I stand on the feet, rising beyond every obstacle, never accepting the bitter and tragic defeat. Wearing the helmet, protecting the crown. Nobody ever can beat me down. The Colosseum is shaking the ground. The greatest survivor that ever was found. Gates are open, the tigers are out. Listening to the magnificent shout. The dust is settling, the ring is clear. The greatest defender is finally here. The shield, the helmet, the ultimate stand. Rise beyond the storm, hear the crowd roar. Kicking down the heavy iron penetrate deep in the belly of dirt. Pushing the limit and keeping the promise and staying forever on maximum alert. The barricade crumbles, the tunnel is wide with the colossal momentum inside. The excavator is hungry, I mean the heaviest mover that ever was seen. The headlamp is shining, the cavern is huge. Starting the massive and heavy deluge. The strata is shifting, the minor roll breaks, giving the universe all that it takes. The drill, the teeth, the ultimate bite. One more step forward. I'll take the drill, elevating the adrenaline thrill, showing the grave will advance in the line, taking the victory, making it mine. Slide, hear the rush, absolute grit. I will survive and I never will quit.
One more step forward.
Look at the dust.
One more step forward.
Powering through with the ultimate trust.
One more step forward.
The whole subterranean feeling of quiet, only still digging, still crushing for victory.